perfect streaming. Welcome, everybody, to Detect America, where you are our friend. I'm opening with this for a reason. If you guys are paying attention to the page, I did a contest where those 4 notes could have gotten you into a contest for a Walking Liberty $50. I had gotten some responses, and a lot of them were right. One person admitted to using the internet for some help, and other than that, I got 11 people, 11 names. We're going to do the drawing tonight, and right now I want to welcome my cohort in crime, Mr. King D.A. Frank Lopergola.
I had so much fun typing that stuff in.
And there's nothing I can do about it, I don't think. I can't change it.
Oh, I can type messages to you in there and you can't change it.
Buddy, how we doing tonight?
We're good, man. We're good.
That's good.
We're the DA Mobile is just about at 100% capacity.
Buddy.
And it's perfect topic to talk about.
This is going to go badly. I want to tell you, I've prepped everything, to tell you the truth. I got bail money, a lawyer on standby, Dershowitz, Mr. Dershowitz, because he'll be free as of Wednesday.
Well for you.
He'll be free after Wednesday. So,
you hope he'll be free. You hope he'll be free.
And all right, let's just make sure we're broadcasting.
Maybe sharing his stuff with Chef.
Huh?
Anyway, that's politics. We can't talk about it.
Let me just make sure we're streaming. It said perfect streaming on everything.
It says on air.
I've got Facebook going and live stream and YouTube going all at once. Now, how about that last week? How about that? I mean,
there were actually some complaints on the internet, so it was something going on with them.
I took the show on the road to meet the Faunces, Elaine and Rich Faunce. The beginning was my fault. I didn't click the right button to get the video, but we could not get it to connect to Facebook. We were doomed. I was just doomed.
Well, even part of it was blank on live stream.
Well, I gotta tell you, Elaine is a great guest, and Rich, and we're gonna be having her on the show frequently. I got her set up where she can join in and go split screen with her when I'm at your house and stuff. So,
cool. Yeah,
they're the greatest.
Fun.
They're the greatest. They're a riot. So, bail money, an attorney. What else am I gonna? I just wanted to come on and let everybody hear you and I.
A fork and knife for those wild alligators you encounter.
I can tell you, I just saw Ronnie, our sponsor, thegolddigger.com, sign on, so he's watching. Let's say hello to Ron. My man,
Ron.
Dude, my man is booming. He is doing nothing but providing for our viewers. Gary Totten had cataract surgery. I hope you're doing all right, Gary. Good luck. Leo Diabundo. Now, what just happened to Frank? Are you there, Frank? I lost him. Frank, here we go. This is where it begins, okay? This is where the mess begins. Now I got to go and try and add him on. You're going to see it again. You're going to see Stevie go nuts on Facebook, and you are going to see me lose it. I got to... not that hard. I just have to send him another link. But this shouldn't happen. And I'm going to tell you something. We pay for this service. We pay for the live stream. And this really isn't us. It's the service. It's live stream. Live stream's kicking them. And it ain't our fault. So, I'm trying. Frankie. I sent him another link, so we're going to send him a link and then he should join in. Guys, like I said, Ron DeGhetto is watching. Nothing but awesome. Awesome about him taking care of our viewers. I would get so many responses from members of Detect America that it's incredible. Besides them asking questions and contacting Ron, and sometimes they just, how the hell? I'd like to know why that says Gary D. Gary D up in the house. What happened? We're not, oh, that's a graphics, okay. How the heck? Frankie, I got you on here. Oh, here we go. Okay. So he's back. Can you tell me why your thing says Gary D?
Because I put out a request to our buddy Gary from Oak Island asking if I could borrow one of the guys that digs his holes for him to take with me to Florida.
And
so it's just an homage. It's an homage to Gary.
Okay, I was going to say, has he responded? If not, I can call him.
Well, he said you were coming anyway, so what difference does it make?
What, that I was coming? I ain't digging your holes.
So you can dig my hole.
I ain't ever digging your holes.
It's not like you're digging anything anyway.
So, let's figure this out. We are about to embark on an epic journey that I'm sure will go down in some type of history. But in order for us to start this epic journey, we have to prepare. So, well, I'm just bringing a metal detector. And you don't I don't even need a wallet, right?
No.
No.
Now, your wife sent me all your card numbers, so we're good.
We got the DA credit card, and we can also bill it to Ron DeGhetto.
I'm sure he'll love that.
Put that on the business account. So, I'll tell you, I'm bringing the CTX and my Equinox. We need beach scoops.
I'm going to pull the trigger on that Equinox any day.
Any day now. Yeah. So, we need dirt digging and beach digging. So, I got us accommodations in Virginia Beach. Do you know anywhere to hunt in Virginia Beach? Like, you know, besides the sand?
Yeah, it's that strip of sand right between the houses and the ocean.
Okay. I knew I was going to get a smart-ass comment. What machine
I have no
you
idea
bringing?
where to hunt that.
You bringing?
I'm bringing the CTX,
Okay.
and I'm bringing the Equinox. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't have one. I'm bringing the Simplex.
You had an Equinox, but you sold it. So you're going to bring the Simplex. Great. I mean, guess what? I think you should try that on the beach, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I agree. I probably will give that a shot on the beach.
Yeah,
I kind of know the outcome of it, and I've read some stuff about its performance on the beach. Again, not casting any aspersions on the machine. I love the machine. I just, my expectations are limited for what it does on the beach, only because I've used a lot of single frequency machines on the beach. It doesn't reflect what it can do in the dirt.
Okay, so you're always people don't if the people that know us know that you're always prepared and I'm not. I'm the guy that'll show up at a field in
That about sums it up. Yeah,
in Crocs and bare feet and shorts,
always.
just a detector, barely a shovel, and a pouch. You, on the other hand, get all geared up with your backpack and everything known to man, from toilet paper, Preparation H, to Band-Aids, survival kits,
Let's put it
rations. And I like that. I think it's awesome.
When we go to the beach, I generally have the bare minimum. I don't carry a lot of extra stuff when I go to the beach, just because. But
you're not far from the car.
Yeah, I mean, for years and years and years, I mean, when I was first got into this hobby heavy, I did a lot of field testing for a lot of different companies, and I had, back in the old days when people didn't know what metal detectors were, they were more fluid with their permissions. So there was a lot of hunting going on that I was, it was nothing for me to be a mile or so away from the truck. And if anything on this planet pisses me off more, there's nothing that pisses me off more than
me
walking a mile and a half out to a field and then realizing, oh, my pinpointer's not here. Oh, the battery's dead. Oh, I broke my coil. So I learned from that experience that now my backpack, and we're going to get into what we put in backpacks. My backpack has a general supply of stuff that I'll need on the go.
Band-Aids.
Spare battery for a machine, spare battery for pinpointer, always a second pinpointer, always toilet paper, always water, and always, whether I use it or not, believe it or not, I always have a radio, a walkie-talkie in my backpack. Not that Steve ever carries one, so I never talk to him. Well, you will this weekend. If we're going to videotape, I want to be able to get in touch with you.
Mm-hmm. Just yell real loud.
Yeah. Dude, I actually bought you a shoulder mic. I got shoulder mics for him.
I did away with that 2 years ago.
They're not big. They're little.
But the main thing
I put it on so I have flashbacks.
The main thing is the Band-Aids. Bug spray.
Yeah, I was
I'm
always,
sure you'll have that.
Always the first aid kit floating around in there. There's stuff in there. I reach in that backpack every now and then. There's stuff in there that I forgot I had.
Hey, Ronnie, do that for us, because he knows that beach. I was thinking the same thing. So it's gear, and it's always a backup detector, chargers, batteries.
Yeah, in the truck, the backup detector. Always at least one. Generally, I have 2 or 3. I'm not bringing 2 or 3, but I will say this: if someone shows up, like we go detecting, and I always have spare junk in the truck, but like we're going roughly 1,000 miles from home. So if someone was to show up and like, oh, I left all my pouches home, I don't have. I literally, without even looking, I probably have 10 spare pouches in that truck, buried in a box or someplace. My bag that I carry batteries and electronic stuff in, there's probably minimally 4 to 5 pinpointers in there. What else? I have a bag that has nothing but spare clothes. So when we go to the beach and then we hit the water and then Ronnie goes, oh, let's go have dinner. I don't have to, take my clothes off in the parking garage and wave it around so it dries. I take my parking clothes off. I take my clothes off the parking garage for other reasons. That's all.
Well, we also had a discussion earlier. It's kind of funny. I said, I'm not bringing a jacket. I'm not. Um, and you said, "Oh, it's going to rain. I'm bringing rain gear." I'm like, "Listen, if it's cold, I'm getting in the car. If it's raining, I'm getting in the car." But you'll have
Here's the thing: is that I'm driving 1,000 miles to dig. Now, if it's a total bust and we're pulling up my bottle tops, hey, I'll chill out in the truck or in my lounge chair for a little bit. But and I know that there's no guarantee that any place is going to be productive, but there's stuff is going to be found, whether it's a ton of really great stuff or a few good pieces, whatever. It's the dig. And that's what I'm going down there for. So I brought, in case it rains, not necessarily, it's supposed to be nice weather on Saturday, but in case it rains, I've got my wet gear. In case it snows, I've got coats. And there's pretty much, if somebody comes up to me and asks me to borrow something that's relative to metal detecting, and I don't have it,
yeah, we usually have
they don't make it.
They don't make it. I know. Yeah,
I was going through my box. I was going through my box of stuff today. And I got, because every now and then I got to open up and clean cobwebs and spiders and crap out of it. And I went through my box of stuff and I had 6 hand digger sheets, just the sheet. I have about 6 or 7, for whatever reason, pinpointer holsters. I don't know, but they're all stored. I get something and I store it in that box.
You got it. I mean, I don't, I don't care.
There's a trap camera in my box for some reason.
A what?
A trap camera that you set it up and if somebody walks by and takes a picture.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, a trail camera.
Yeah, trail cam.
How you need that? You're not taking pictures of me out in the field, are you?
I figure it was in there, so I figure I'm going to set it up on the truck, and anybody that comes up and says hi, we're going to have a picture of them, and then we'll just post the pictures on the page. It was in there. I don't know. It must have been a reason at some point in time. It came into my head that there was a reason to have that thing there, so I put it in there.
And I got to drive all that time with this, folks. All the time. No, I'm not wearing a coat. Listen, I'm going to Florida. Okay, now I know it's Gainesville. I know we're going to be at it. Oh, and by the way, there better not be any ticks.
I got spray.
I'm not getting ticks on me. I don't do ticks.
But enlighten everybody when you forget the beach. We know what you wear to the beach.
Right.
But on those rare occasions that you get drug out into the dirt, enlighten everybody with what you carry with you.
Okay.
Into the dirt.
Now I went out in the dirt yesterday. It was muddy. But I will wear a knee pad because bending down, putting my knee in the dirt hurts sometimes. Pouch. I got a digger in my pouch and a pinpointer. And I carry the piranha shovel. And that's it, and the detector. I had a hoodie on for an hour. I took that off because I got hot.
So when you go out in the woods and you dig without me, and your battery and your pinpointer goes,
I go.
What do? You don't pinpoint.
Leave. I'm done. I'm done.
Well, put it on the chat, guys. We want to know what you guys carry out in the field with you, because I know I'm not the only guy that carries that brings all the stuff I bring. I talk to people that bring a lot of stuff. I just happen to bring an extreme.
Oh, and I always depend on your cooler for drinks.
Yeah, well,
I always forget to bring something to drink. You got it all.
Water.
Yeah, you spoil me, buddy. You do. You really do.
Well, I bring it for my benefit. You just happen to be there.
Exactly. I think you have a laceration suture kit. Like if I were to get an open wound, you could sew me up out there.
No, but that's where survival training comes in. We'll just whittle a tree stem sharp and kill a deer and make sutures with its innards,
with its intestines,
or walk back to the truck.
But I mean, we got to pack our clothing for 5 days. We got to pack some cash. like I said, we got a
The
pit
pile
stop in
of goodies
Virginia
to give
Beach.
away. We got a pile of goodies for Greg to give away down there.
Yeah. Now, is he doing giveaway drawings?
Yeah, I think so. I just told him I'm going to give it to him. Do as he sees fit with them. Because we got a pile of coin sets. We got a full blown Ugly Bucks TNT Copperhead version of the TNT.
Now,
I forget. And there's other goodies. I got a couple Gold Digger hats. I got a couple Gold Digger T-shirts.
yeah, I'm probably going to bring a couple things too.
I got a bunch of the Digger Juice spray bottles, and I'm just going to hand them out to whoever wants them.
Real quick, on our page today, there was a picture of John Migdaloff in the water hunting today.
I have a sneaking. I'm going to ask John. I have a sneaking suspicion that was taken around last August.
Is this guy nuts? No, that was today.
It was today?
Was it today? I thought it was today.
The picture was today.
If he was out there in the water hunting today, he's nuts.
He had a short sleeve shirt on. When we were in Atlantic City, it wasn't all that cold, and once my feet got in the water, I lost feeling.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I was one. You know what? I did notice the short sleeve shirt. Yeah, okay, that was summertime. You got me. No, I would go in the water.
Well, you say that, but the last time we were at the beach, came to a park. It was like 60
neoprene. Out. If I had neoprene waders, I would go in the water. I ain't getting wet.
Oh, by the way, when I was cleaning up in here today, trying to find some of the stuff that I wanted to take with me, and I found my long lost beach surf shoe. That's why I was wearing those baby blue things I got at Walmart, because I couldn't find the other surf shoe.
That's right.
And I found the pair of surf shoes that we got for what's her name? Victoria, whatever her name was, the newscaster.
You know, I do wear a good pair of those duck boots, man. I love them anymore. I like them on the field. They're so comfortable. I even wear them on the beach. So I like them the most for both hunting beach and dirt.
I like the surf shoes on the beach. I don't care how attractive they are, because
you know me,
guys,
I'm barefoot.
If you're wearing the proper gear to detect on the beach, then you look kind of goofy. That's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, I go barefoot on the beach, man. I love it. I love the beach.
Yeah, I dug some funky stuff off the beach, and I don't swing barefoot anymore.
So we're gonna see Mike Boyles is on. We're gonna see him.
Mike Boyles is at our hotel.
Yeah. There was a couple other people on here. John Brantley, he's waiting to see us. A lot of folks are on.
I'm giving John one of our little squirty bottles. Good. I bought those things quickly. I bought those things like 10 years ago, and I just found them in a drawer.
Now, half the stuff you lose in your truck.
I know. I know.
But we got the truck ready. The oil's been changed. We got gas money.
How often do you really have to change your oil?
We got weed money, right?
No, I'm just bringing weed.
Oh. Well, I got money to buy to share.
No, and people think that of me. Nothing personal. I'm a supporter of the legalization, but I do not partake. I'm a nerd.
Well, last week after I took a big old hit,
that wasn't weed,
and I handed it to you, and you did the same thing. It sure looked like it.
If you saw what I actually did to it before I handed it back, you probably wouldn't have taken that second hit.
Great. So I know there's a lot of people waiting for us to come to get down there. We're gonna have fun.
I'm excited, and again, I'll tell you why. And I posted on the page. We go to a lot of different hunts, and don't misunderstand. It's a lot of fun at a cedar hunt. I mean, it's like an Easter egg hunt. You blast out there. You know going in advance that you're coming out with handfuls of mercs and barbers and whatever. You know that, and it's a of camaraderie. It's a fun time. But there's something about and Steve just I thought you dislocated our thing again. Okay.
No.
It froze for a minute. But there's something about an organized hunt that we keep freezing. Why do we keep freezing?
I don't know. It's looking
Something
good to
about
me.
an organized hunt that there is no guarantee of coming home with handfuls of silver. That brings out the best of the best, the really good diggers, and all the diggers that show up there are digging. They're calling in all their expertise, everything that they've learned out in the field, and they're trying. They're really trying hard. They're because there's no guarantees. And that gets me excited. I'm excited about meeting some of these guys that I've talked to for years and I've never had the opportunity to meet and get out there in the field and really concentrate and doing basically, you do see if you want to find something on an unsearched old field, you may have to work for it.
Really?
I think that's awesome.
I ain't working for it.
No, well, like I said good diggers.
Good. There's just something about when people travel that far too to get on these.
You gotta be motivated.
Yeah, but there's always whenever someone has digs, how do you put it? Somebody from far away will show up, and
Sure.
That's what I like. We're
And
coming
there's
pretty
quite a few
far.
people. Yeah, from what I understand, there's quite a few people that are traveling for this thing. And
Yeah.
you know what's else is cool about it? And I mean, I don't know if Greg Capello wants us to blow it all up. I know they like their little. They like it to be kind of family closed circuit. But with the amount of people coming and digging at this little event, this is actually one of the biggest events of the year, size wise.
Really?
I mean, we've been to blown out 19 vendors, and there's 100 guys digging, 90, 80 guys digging. You got something like 200 people digging, and they keep it on the down low, which is awesome. I like that, but it's actually a big event, and I think because it's a large event, and it's at a place that. You know going in, you're not coming out with handfuls of silver. You just know, unless we happen to hit a bank. But I think that attracts a certain kind of digger, and I think because of that, you have some quality people coming down for this event.
Well, anyone that knows me, like yesterday, I went hunting, and my friend said,
quality people.
My friend said, "I'm really sorry we didn't find anything." I'm like, I don't really care. I got out. I had a good time. I had fun. And my wife wasn't here. So I don't always have to find stuff. It doesn't disappoint me much. Just to get
No, right. No,
out.
I get that. And listen, the reality of the situation is if you're a digger and you've been digging any length of time, that's a distinct possibility.
Because we've been slacking. The weather's been great. We haven't gotten out. And we should be out more than we have.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I think you're going tomorrow. Are you going tomorrow?
I may be going out in the morning.
Yeah.
I might be going out in the morning. We'll see.
But we've been really dragging.
Well, you know what, too? I got to tell you, we got involved with the Teresa thing, and it took a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. Teresa went back to the hospital today.
Did she really?
So, yeah. So I'm gonna go try and see her tomorrow. I'll have to talk to you. I'll have to talk to you about that after the show.
Yeah. Okay.
So Neo Geo. Do you know a guy named Neo Geo? He's watching us.
I sure do.
On YouTube. We've got
That's
Digging Brooklyn, George Monkey, and so
I'm gonna give a shout out
them.
right now. I'm gonna give a shout out to Neo Geo because Neo Nelson is an ugly box customer.
Oh, it's
and
Nelson.
Again, not an ugly box commercial, but
it's Nelson.
He he's an avid
Oh,
partaker of Ugly Box, and he did a video the other day. I got to admit, when I saw what he was going to undertake with the Ugly Box, the Thunder and the Thrasher, I was a little nervous because that sucker was heavily encrusted.
I forgot. I got something in my electrolysis.
Kudos out to Nelson for for putting that Ugly Box through its paces, because that thing shredded that crust butter, and that pocket watch came out awesome. So kudos. That was a better video than I've ever done.
I told you I found that fork yesterday. So yeah. It was about 2, 3 o'clock today. I put it in the electrolysis. I forgot about it. I think that's what happens. That's what happens with my coppers. I'm gonna have to turn it off when we get done. I don't know.
What are you running at? About 15 to 9,000 volts?
No, is it 5? I think.
Oh,
I think it was at 5. Right. Yeah.
It'll clean up then.
Well, I needed to break the crust off. I mean, I don't know if it's silver or not, but I found it. I wanted to see give it a shot. If it's silver, I can clean it up. But
so for those times down in Florida when Steve has to take a break, Steve's got a full-blown Ugly Box package out there he's going to be playing with. So if anybody finds any silver that he wants Stevie to clean up, although after the stories you tell everybody about how you clean your own stuff up, I don't know why I don't bring you the silver.
Why did I forget? I put the stuff in it and I forget it, and it runs for days.
Steve's the number one spokesperson for Ugly Box and does everything exactly opposite of what I tell him to do.
I don't know why it's frying my copper coins. It's only been in there a week.
I can't imagine you leave them in for 12 weeks and they get discolored.
All right, look, it's halfway through the show. I want to do this giveaway. Like I said, this was a hard one.
Congratulations, too. We did a giveaway last night. We did a contest last night for the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah?
And who won that? Head, I can't remember who won. Oh. I can't remember his name now because I don't have it up on the screen. But
was it the state of Kansas?
The contest last one. It was for a trifecta coin set. Right. And guess the score. And if you were the closest without going over either side, won. So the score was 31-20. I guessed 31-19.
Did you?
But I can't win. The winner guessed 31-18.
Why would you pick 19 as a score for a football game?
What do you mean?
That is like the most obscure score for a football team.
Because I wanted it to be different. I improved my odds.
And you almost won. Okay, so
if I wasn't putting on the contest, I would have won.
I wanted it to be hard. I did a Name That Tune trivia, and it really was an old, obscure song. It was like, and I used a little riff.
Old, yes. Obscure, it's not. It wasn't obscure.
It's obscure for a lot of people. That's for a lot of people, that's obscure. Remember, most of the people that know this song are dead.
Pat O'Master should have guessed it before you even played it.
and his name wasn't there, but I knew Bruce Nolan would get it, and he did. I don't know if Patrick O'Master saw it. That's probably why. But I used a four-note riff that I didn't think Shazam would pick up, but somebody did use Shazam. But I think the rest of the people got it because they knew it. So I screwed up. I was going to use 10, but before I knew it, there was 11 people. So here's the list. I know you can't really see it too well. We've got Louis DeFeo, Jeff Pelletier, Ray Sutton, Chris Jenkins, Matt Lomas, Bruce Nolan, Alan Carpenter, Kevin Morton, Sergeant Whitey, Ed Kelly, and Daniel Jurgens. And I did it up on the wheel. And this is for as Chris, you're not the winner. I still got to spin the wheel. This is for a Walking Liberty half. And the name of the song was Shine On You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd. And some people had some wrong answers, and a few people said, "Well, I know it's Pink Floyd," but they couldn't get the song. So I was surprised that not many more people even tried. But it's an oldie.
One of their best songs.
Oh yeah. It's really written about Syd Barrett, who died, founding member. All right, let's pick the winner. All right, here we go. For the Walking Liberty half, looks like it's going to be, Sergeant Whitey. Let me tell you something.
Hey, Sergeant White.
Let me tell you something why that's funny. Because when I originally made the post, I put it in wrong.
Was he the jam guy? Oh.
Did you
change my name?
see? Yeah, you didn't catch on. When I did the post,
my name.
I said, if you get it right, you win a coin. And I posted it like I was giving out 10 coins. I didn't mention anything about putting a name in for the contest. So Whitey messaged me, and I said, oh, yeah, you got it right. So then he sent me his address. I went, oh, damn. So I told him it was to get into the contest. So he was the first person to answer, and he actually won. So I can't go to a better guy. So
I was going to start using phrases like Bobby Dazzler and Top Pocket crap, thinking everybody would think I'd take my hat off and see I was bald, and everybody would think I was Gary Drayton. See how you are? You ruined the. I had people believe in me for a minute.
No. Mm-mm. Now, see, Patrick O'Master did. He missed the contest, but I think Patrick would have got it with those.
Second.
Dude, yeah. Come on. We're talking one of probably smartest guys in the world.
I played the song. What the heck was the name of that song? I forget the name of the song. But you want to talk about obscure, and I think Pat had the answer before I was typing it on the page.
And Bruce Nolan knew it. Yeah, what was that?
Hocus Pocus by Focus.
No, there was something else. But most of them,
that was the one I had played. That was the one I had played that Pat got right off the bat.
I think that's easier than Shine On You Crazy Diamond.
It's easier for.
And I only had 4 notes.
Guys in our generation who may have sat in the back of a shag carpeted van with black lights listening to that stuff, but for the younger generation who listen to Shakira and J-Lo, which, by the way, big fan now.
Oh, yeah, big fan of J-Lo.
Like I said, I think that was. Let me go on the record. I think it was completely degrading to women. Women should be insulted, and I'm going to be insulted. I'm downloading the 14th copy of that video, and I'm storing it on my cloud just so I can go back to it and be insulted every other day. Listen, kudos to her because she stayed in shape.
Oh, yeah. The girl's 50 years old and looks almost as good as me.
She looks almost as good as my wife, honey. Almost as good as you.
Almost. Close second.
That close.
Runner up.
Inches.
Oh, so another thing Frank mentioned to me today. Are you officially booked for Blackthorn?
Actually, I'm not officially booked. I will be officially booked by the morning because I went 3 times to the page, and every time I went, my phone was out here. So it just got to be a hassle. But I will book it either tonight. Well, tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to book it. So I am going because even if they're booked up, we'll take the camper. So I'm going to Blackthorn.
And guys, as we're driving down, I am going to try to broadcast this as much as possible. We're going to try and document this. So we might be going live. Frank, I know they were getting signal because he was broadcasting from the field. So we're going to be doing a lot of lives.
Who?
And
we broadcasted from the field. Oh, yeah, them. Yeah. You know what? I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, they were walking around the field the other day, and that was cool. So we should be able to broadcast. Hopefully there's Wi-Fi at our hotel.
The Wi-Fi was rated on a scale from poor to excellent. It was rated as good.
Good. That's all we need is good. Yeah,
That's all.
I'll take the laptop.
Well, I've got a little box that's like portable TV studio, so, and I'm bringing my laptop too for the heck of it.
You're bringing yours? Then I won't bring mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bringing a laptop.
Because then when you forget it, or if you leave it on the back top of the truck and drive away.
That's not completely out of the question. I may have lost a few things that way.
Recently.
Like headphones, WM10s for the CTX 3030, shovels.
Me?
Toolboxes.
Me? Wouldn't surprise me.
Cans of paint.
I got a feeling I'm going to be standing in Florida and you're going to be driving up 95 going, I think I forgot something. What did I forget?
Here's the thing. There's only one or two little things that I would have to turn around for, and they're already loaded. Other than that, when it comes to metal detecting gear and spare metal detecting gear, I have redundancy by a factor of about 10. So somewhere in my truck, if I forget a pinpointer, I know I've got pinpointers. If I forget my backpack, I've got literally 7 or 8 different kinds of belts and stuff, and that's just how my truck is.
You know, you got to tell me. I guess I'll go out tomorrow. I'll fill a cooler full of drinks, unless you got your at home. But
I got a like a 12-pack of water, a 6-pack of Triple X, and whatever I pick up along the way.
All right, I got a good sized cooler, unless.
No, if you got a good, because my big one is actually in use.
Yeah.
So if you got a good sized cooler, bring it.
I got a couple good size, so we'll, at least we have them in the back of the truck for the ride down.
Yeah, exactly.
I
got a small one we can put right in the back seat. So.
Well, I was just gonna say we should kind of maybe keep the back seat clear, in case one of us wants to take a nap.
That's going to be next to the pot. Well, my seats go all the way back, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just sit in the front seat and snore.
I just thought something about leaving 1 or $2 worth of metal detectors in the back.
Yeah. Well, we can put them on the floor. Put them on the floor under the seat.
Yeah, it's true. We might be able to get the seat down.
I didn't like that wisecrack. I didn't like that wisecrack about no pets.
Right now, the back seat of my truck is pretty well invested in this trip.
I got to tell you, your little wisecrack is not good.
Which one?
Where it said no pets allowed. I got to tell you something. You may not know it, but I am ADA certified as a companion dog. Okay? So legally, they have to let me in.
That's how you get on planes?
I'm going to laugh my ass off when you're getting chewed up by an alligator. I swear to God.
I'm bringing alligator repellent.
I can see him do a death roll with your leg in his mouth.
I was looking at some really cool pictures of the alligators with legs and hands in their mouth today. Listen, I'm going down to dig. I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to pull in all of my years of experience that may have slipped out due to the Alzheimer's, and try and actually dig some targets.
I'm going down to goof off, okay? Have fun, meet people, and just laugh. I'm going to detect for a few hours. I'm going to detect a little bit, relax a little bit, broadcast a little bit, cook some coins a little bit if I have to. Go down to the McDonald's. I'm going to the R&T next to the McDonald's. And if I come back, I might dig a little.
You might be rejuvenated after a Big Mac.
Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised what that can do.
A lot of vitamin value.
You'd be
Nutritional value.
surprised what that can do for you. Oh God, this is so funny. It's such a good time. This is a great page anymore.
Yeah, and it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about getting on the road and getting down there, and I'm excited about stopping along the way and hitting some sand. It'd be fun.
What? I mean, I guess you want me to tell you when I'm done work.
If you know when you're done work, I'll be at your door waiting for you.
All right, because I think last week we got done. Well, I went out to lunch after. We got done early. There's no, you know what? Let me tell you something. There's no getting out early because there's times I sit there and I look and say, gee, I'm going to get out early. And we don't get out early.
Listen, just tell the judge to speed it up a little bit today. You know how those judges like that.
That don't happen. And then she sits and talks afterwards. So, today we were done by 11.
Nice.
My man knocked business out in an hour.
Man, if you can get done by 11, we'd be digging in the sunshine.
No, we ain't getting done by now.
Well, if you ask the judge really nicely, I mean, you're just scared.
You know what we'll do? We'll probably get to Virginia Beach by dinner time, if not a little later. Oh, God.
Well, depending on what time we leave.
Yeah, we'll have to eat somewhere.
I was figuring we'd get to Virginia Beach by 9, but I was adding too much time to it. I wanted to take the ferry, but if it's only going to be that 4 hours, then
it ain't that bad from here. 4.5 at the most. If you put me behind the wheel, I'll get us there in 3.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I got my seat set perfect. It's set perfectly.
We're going to ruin this dig. We're never going to be invited back.
We're going to have fun. It's going to be a ball.
They're going to hate me.
Well, that ain't nothing new,
so. So, let's see. I still think Matt Kwiatkowski should drive there and go. Daniel Lennon's on
I don't
the
think
chat.
there's any spots at this point. I'd like to see that. I don't think there's any spots.
I told Frank that Daniel Lennon is coming out to see us February 29th. So Daniel Lennon is coming to Jersey. And
let's make it a dig weekend. Get some folks out and dig the beach in AC.
Yeah, I want to keep an eye on the weather because it's going to be
we'll
February 29th.
By then, rip up some more beach. I mean, Matty St. Germain and his crew are pulling $8 off, and you know that they're beach fines. I just don't know what beach. You won't tell me.
Right. So I'm looking forward to that. When I heard that today, I'm like, yeah, man, Daniel Lennon's head. That's cool. So we gotta welcome them to Jersey, and we'll be staying down at one of the casinos.
Cool.
He might go home damaged.
He'll never be the same.
No, he might never be the same. But these guys are busting my stones. I'm Walmart security. Some other smart ass comments.
Hey, when I was waiting for my pension, I wasn't just security for Walmart. I was a regional director.
Ooh. Hello, welcome to Walmart. Hello, welcome to Walmart. Hello.
Listen, I got a question for you. When you walk out of Walmart and they ask to look at your bag, do you tell them no?
No, I don't care.
Oh, I
Why?
do. It's a principle matter. Because they're not allowed to.
I don't give a shit.
I asked them, I said, did you see me stealing something? I said, then you can't. I said, you want to look at my bag? Let me look in your wallet.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's the principle of the matter.
Typical.
I do. I don't let them. And it doesn't bother me, except that one time where I pushed the greeter off me, knocked him to the floor, and then I had to put out my hand and Sister Mary Gertrude, I'm sorry, and I had to pick her up.
Oh, now Matt Kwiatkowski's saying he wants to go, but there's no spots.
Well, tell him to hit Greg Papalo because they're during the course
Yeah.
of this thing. I know there were a couple people canceled. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's spots left or not.
Yeah. Him and James Boudreau could drive. It's 5 hours, please. I was thinking of taking Teresa. I was thinking of putting her in the back of the truck.
Yeah, we clear out the bed of the truck.
Yeah, like Grandma Clampett. Get her going.
Yeah, but some people think that when we talk about Teresa like that it's in bad taste. Let me just say this to them: you don't know Teresa.
How is that in bad taste? That's love, man. That is love.
We love Teresa.
Okay?
We wouldn't say that she wasn't. Listen,
there's no.
She's sitting in her hospital bed right now, probably yelling worse at us.
Oh my God! I could tell you. The last time I saw her, what she was saying.
Me and Steve could even privately offline, we're tamer than Teresa is.
Oh my God, she's the best. She was the one saying, "Put me in the back of the truck. I'll go."
I know.
She'd want to try and drive too. She'd want to try and drive.
Yeah.
She's the best. Just her being back in the hospital ain't great, but she really, really was heartfelt with the outpouring.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and when I was over her house the other day, John Migdaloff called, so she got to speak to him real briefly. I mean, she was very impressed by
Is that why she's back in the hospital?
No. I wish. Yeah, I don't know. Just ain't good.
I know. She's a good girl.
She's tough.
Yeah,
What dig are we talking about? We're going to a dig in Gainesville, Florida. What's it called? The Florida Hunt 6?
Yes, FH6.
With Greg Papalo. So, and Frank and I are loading up to pick him up with the Rebel flag.
The DA Mobile is ready to go.
The DA Mobile is going south. Anybody wants to meet us along the way, we're going right down Route 95. You can hang on the overpass and wave to us as we go under. Who are you texting?
What's wrong with my phone? I'm not. I can't. Now I can't get my phone to shut off.
Isn't it amazing how nice my computer's running right now? 50%. It's got to be.
It's been freezing up a little bit.
I don't think so. I think it's running great.
I just think if you had listened to me.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? So, what do you say, buddy? Let's wrap it up. I want to go to bed. I want to beat the wife and go to bed. But,
we are going to, next time you hear from us.
So, Sergeant Whitey won himself a walking liberty. And this was one of the liberties given us by the Gold Digger Metal Detector Sales. Folks,
I will have a couple Gold Digger hats down there. And I think a couple of shirts, too.
So this is
one new one and one old one.
This is the season where people are planning on buying, possibly looking for machines. You cannot go wrong with the Gold Digger Metal Detector Sales.
And lot of good, reasonably priced machines out there this season, guys. I mean, seriously, between the Simplex, between the Equinox, between the Vanquish.
The Vanquish is out. Yeah. The Vanquish is out. I mean, it just don't get any better than that. I do know one thing. I was hoping that he
was just going to give me one to take to Florida and play with, but that didn't happen.
We've got to keep an eye out on his page because I know his daughter's getting married this month, Kristen.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She is a wonderful person. Awesome. Just awesome. And I wish her luck in her wedding day. I know she's getting nervous and everything else that goes along with that stuff, but real great person. A lot of fun. She's there to help the customers. And
I think I'm going to take her place while she's on her honeymoon.
What?
Don't worry, I'll wear something low cut and skirt.
Do you know what you just said?
What?
You're going to take her place
while she's on her honeymoon.
Yeah, exactly.
The gold digger.
Oh, you had me so confused.
People whose minds aren't in the gutter got what I was saying right off the bat.
No, I wasn't the only one. There you go. Patrick O'Master says it right there. Machines are just machines. The dealer is the difference. So, man, we can help you.
That should be on a T-shirt.
Huh?
That should be on. That was profound.
Well, dude, nobody knows. Pat O'Master's a smart dude.
He would have won that contest if he had heard it.
Oh, he'd have gotten it in 2 notes. I can name that tune in 2 notes.
Yeah, well, that's your next contest. You can't use that many notes. Because I got it, and I'm not that bright.
You know what? We finally agree on something. All
right. Say goodnight, Gracie.
All right, buddy. I'm going to sign you out. Say goodnight, Frankie. Thanks for being here, buddy.
I got to see it. We'll see you on the road.
All right. Stick around. Don't go nowhere.
All right.
All right, guys. There you have it. Another fun-filled show. On the road to Florida. You know what? We should just start taking bets of what's going to happen on the way there. Because you never know. I tell you what. Guarantee you we will jam to this song. There's nothing like driving on the road at night and just throwing Pink Floyd on and just zoning out to the road. And this is one of the songs. This is the album. The whole album you listen to. I know right now Patrick O'Master is like, yeah, Dad. A good tune. Good tune. So, hey, listen. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We really, really appreciate it. And just let's get out and detect America.